Bang, bang, boogie, set up, jump, the boogie. Where's the mic? There the mic. How y'all doing? Back at Bears Been Up content. This is the Elliott Online, the Elliott in the ring, the Elliott in the room. My name is Elliott, all those things in between. I am Elliott. He, me. We coincide. All right. I'm going to try my best to stream for as long as I possibly can. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Monday through Friday, Daddy got the boys. Now, right now, the youngest is watching Baby Shark. The middle child has just woken up from his nap. I hear him in the room. I'm ignoring that right now because the moment I go in there, we got things to do. Okay. I'm gonna let him just play and watch a little bit of Miss Rachel for a little bit, and I'm gonna try to stream intermittently. So if I gotta get up and do a couple things, don't mind me. I'm just not gonna cut it off. Do I got my BRB? I do got my BRB. All right, I should just start using that. All right. I'm rocking with Roy. Why am I rocking with Roy? First of all, what's going on with the screen? I didn't even realize that was there. Joe Frazier. See, this is what I'm talking about. I be feeling decent about myself, and then I bump into a person that's 840 and 662 with 43 draws.
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater, and what a night it's going to be. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different... He is Smokin' Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like Smokin' Joe.
This is going to be an intense style before the fight starts.
Well, we're all set.
You don't have to win.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
I'm rocking with Roy Jones at heavyweight.
What a pleasure to be
in. Why am I rocking with Roy Jones at heavyweight? Well,
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend.
Oh, hell no. This nigga's name is Money Mike 132. He's
the
about
winner of that surely will get a world title shot.
Southpaw. I don't like that shit. Okay. Anyway, why am I being Roy Jones at heavyweight? Well, one, Roy at every other weight class
that jab doesn't score.
Okay. That nigga is OP as hell. Roy in every other weight class he's featured in is basically...
No rest for the weary.
Ali 62. Okay. He's super OP. Now, I'm kind of taking advantage of
you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
You got to throw the right punch.
Seconds to run it, the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Hook at the right time, it'll bleed through. But all in
the
all,
halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for
skill, Roy isn't a natural heavyweight.
Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than
he's not just crazy. So I have to be a lot more careful. Okay. Now the reason that I'm using Roy is because I just like. I've been fighting with a lot of fighters for one another. I've been trying my best to just pay attention to their movements. I've been studying their movements for my own personal growth as just someone that's just training the art of boxing itself. One thing that I feel like I struggle with when I'm like in the gym or at a training session or whatever, it's like my legs.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read,
I'm
there
tall,
are no
right?
losers in this one.
I'm 6'5". So for me, positioning and everything is a little bit different because I can get further. I can leap forward.
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. It's no secret.
A lot less motion, right?
And there's the bell to start round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The reason I'm I've been paying attention to like the animations in this game.
He threw a punch and just got countered.
Like, all right,
this fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
In real life,
Swarmer,
or if you're standing in front of a heavy bag, you want to have it to where your lead foot is just inside.
A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
You basically want to have control of that positioning because that gives you optimal positioning rather to hit them with certain shots
back for just a moment.
You throw and where you throw it at. So, like for example, if I get my lead
can't find a home for that jab. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And it comes out really fast. One thing I feel like people don't pay attention to about this game is that the animations, different punches and everything, like every punch doesn't come out the same for everybody. And every punch doesn't come out the same in every situation. Where you're standing at, are you moving forward? Are your feet planted?
It doesn't take much to win it.
In the right spot to throw that punch? Every punch isn't going to land from certain spots. So the reason that I've been playing with so many different fighters, once again, is just to kind of pay attention to
straight right, just misses.
How the animations are, like how are they standing, so I can apply that same logic to myself.
Couldn't land that
right
jab.
now, I'm like me.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Frazier's a little bit taller, so he probably has a little more reach, but it's like I'm fighting. So I don't have to be so close.
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. After what we saw in that last round. On to the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
We don't have frame data for how the.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a
fight. How long it takes for you to recover and all that. But you can just like look at the punches as they come out and like.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
How long you take to recover.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Are you done, though? You talk shit for 2 seconds. Are you done, though? I know you got a lot of wins, bro.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
I'm not stupid. Matter of fact, I'm backing off. Get over here. Anyway, what was this talking about? You try different fighters to see their different animations.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
I'm doing that as a means of
they better start respecting each other's punching power.
To figure out who I want to run with predominantly, because I've been predominantly using Floyd Patterson. I'm pretty much used to using Floyd Patterson. But when you go to different weight classes and you use the other faster
fighters, competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Kind of like equal, or it's not so equal in heavyweight. So it's, you know, Ali and Ali 64, Floyd Patterson, whoever moves fast.
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
Tyson Fury, he's really tall, moves fast.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
His nickname is Captain Hook. I don't necessarily like his hooks in his game. However, I love his straight. It comes out like a fucking bullet.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
I love his too. But interesting
that jab.
He has great uppercuts. I haven't even used them. But his uppercut is interesting because he doesn't just go up. He like leans into you. Like not leans into
Both of
you,
these
but
fighters
he
have
angles
had
it
their
at a way
moments.
He's just like
Perfectly
targeting
matched.
your chin.
Skill for
He's
skill,
not going
tap for tap.
underneath.
Now this fight
and
will say,
popping
you know
up
what,
like
I'm
a
just that
uppercut.
notch above you.
He's literally
So I
just,
got to
like,
respect
looking
both of
through
them.
your head.
More than happy.
He's like pushing into your chin. Like instead of going straight up, he's going at like a
Can't
bag.
score with that jab.
Pretty interesting. Same thing for the rear wing. So he has.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now.
Like,
How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back,
So anyway,
steady yourself,
I'm trying to get
recompose yourself.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to
and
go.
in this case, the reason I'm using Roy is because I like how sneaky his setups are if you can figure out how to employ them.
Let's talk about Roy Jones and now
Your opponents. Now,
back into the fray here in round
I
5.
also am enjoying
After
the
that
challenge
last round,
because
something has got to
in
change.
terms
That was a
of
tough
rate,
last round.
ratings,
Now
etc.,
you've got to
in
make
terms
sure
of the
he
other
doesn't put it on him.
heavyweights,
That's what he's going to
absolutely
try and do.
mid-rank
So tie him up,
heavyweight.
hold him,
He's de
lean on him.
facto the
Don't
top
get drawn
dog
into a fight.
in
Not yet.
the other
Not until
weight
your
class
senses
he's
have
in,
come
but
back.
In heavyweight, he is a handicapped fighter, which is great. It's a good challenge. And also, I felt like if I get
Nice
really
counter
good
punch
with
right up the
heavyweight,
middle.
if I decide to use
One
it,
punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you got to think him. You just got to be smart. You've got to be like a little faggot, a pickpocket.
He's doing work. That last round may even go to him. So
Quick punch scores.
He has figured out something that works decent against me. I'm trying to figure out how to
Defense is not an option for these two. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You don't want to trade shots.
Don't run for me, bro. Like, we work.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
This is annoying. There we go. Gotta find something open. And that's the.
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. There's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered.
In that one sequence right there that you watched me not be able to hit him, not be able to hit him, I tried every punch.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot.
You can have
and that's when he catch you.
I'm not cooking like that. You're not going to hit me again with these fucking little pity kind of bullshit fucking combos for the head, bro. You can go to hell with that shit. But I got
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Light heavyweight, bro. The world
That uppercut just missed.
I should still be up on the cards, though.
They blocked the left there.
I'm trying to box, so I don't know what to lean on this one. Just keep throwing that bull train straight.
counter shot.
I should still be up in the car.
Let's talk about Roy Jones in that lap. There's the bell to start round 7.
Oh, wow.
Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
He runs.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than I could.
You'd like to see more jabs. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. There's no way Frazier survives this. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
I won that round.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not clear.
I know
Be
he's doing some
sharp.
fucking knockout punch at this point. And that's fine.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Nice counter shot. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
I mean, I've already done a good job.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Somebody out there take more risks.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight.
Oh my word, down goes RJJ! He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
I was going right.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left? Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Pretty lopsided this.
I do have to go check. Like I said, I'm not gonna cut it off. I'm just gonna put the BRB on, so I'll be right back. cool. All right, cool. Right. He said about 25 things. Diaper. One of them. Milk. The baby's chilling. You know what? Sounds pretty good, so I made one for myself too. Now we're back. Again, intermittent streaming. I have no idea why I got to the next baby makes it out. I'm gonna stick with Roy. Because I was doing good in the first round. The problem is I couldn't figure out how to damage him or hurt him. That was a problem. So I gotta figure out what Roy has in his arsenal that can hurt you. Well, that can hurt you at heavyweight. Alright, let's see. Nice. I get it now. If I circle to the left, that's when that Philly shove becomes even better because you gotta figure out a way to hit me. I just learned something. Got it.
Look at me.
Very nice. Very nice. His hooks are wider. Alright.
Get your hands up.
Yeah,
Don't
take
take another shot.
Got it. Okay. Well, that helps. That's good information to have. I never noticed that before. How wide his hooks are.
Okay, focus. Focus.
His hooks
Big
are
deep
hella
breaths.
wide.
Big deep breaths. Calm yourself
Which
down.
means that since
Calm
they're not so
yourself
tight,
back.
that means
Come
that
on.
they're used from further away. Alright. Let's test that theory. Trying to land hooks. Say his name's Captain Hook. So I want to utilize the hook. I'm trying to figure out. Again, I don't care if I lose. None of these are all ranked fights. I'm just trying to figure out how to utilize this nigga. Figure out what he actually has. left one comes in nice and compact. Okay, I get it. When you're in close, ooh. I get it now. I get it now. So when you're in close and you go into infighting and you're actually on them, his hooks change. His hooks transform into something to where they become compact. When he's further away, but if you're in the middle, you're gonna throw. Okay. Let's see if I'm right.
All right, breathe, take the count.
Feet set. Feet set. Very nice. Very nice. Well, that was good.
Now you're switching on. Let's get out there, get your boxing back together.
Let's go.
So. He hella mad. Bro, hella mad. Roy is so slow at this. It's weird.
Get back to the game plan.
Nice.
Kid, you need to pick it up. You can pick it up. He's winning this round.
What? I don't even know I had a cut.
Are you okay?
That bitch ass nigga don't get back in the fight. I didn't even know I had a cut. The fuck? My bad. I'll be more careful, I swear. Nigga, what?
You're taking too much. The fight is over.
At the bell? He can't go to the corner and get stitched up real quick? Yo, alright. Fam. I'm not abandoning Roy. I'm just not taking him into rank yet. Not yet. I'm not abandoning him. I'm good, Roy Jones.
Victory all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit. Position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym, I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists.
See, this game is not as bad as you make it out.
Decisions are swift.
Because if you think about what you're doing,
it's like I live in this beat.
Yeah, it's frustrating when shit don't land, but everything's not gonna land. So, rematch.
Let's fight.
I'm taking hella unnecessary punches. I got peanut butter and jelly in my hands and shit. All right, we bite. trying to figure out how you I don't really care about what you're talking about. What does you're talking
about? Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe.
All right,
don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Let's do it.
I'm getting hit too much, for one. They're so awkward.
You switched off completely. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab. And back. It doesn't make sense. I'm out of position.
what we talked about before. Maybe that is kind of help, you know, we're winning that. You can win the foot position, though. You have a better chance of making shots. It also helps you with blocking shots. Thought about it.
What you doing? Come on! I need you to.
I know I'm down. I'm not worried about like winning. I'm trying to learn how to use wood properly.
Okay, now, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. The fight's not over yet.
Let's go.
I do want to get better. I just like boxing. So I accept the challenge. Floyd's movements are just so like, it's not his movements. It's just like I feel like I don't understand this because his arms aren't that much, right? And if I'm getting in too close, I'm getting fucking eaten alive by myself. Alive by hooks. My appetites for the body aren't fucking working. Right? I'm just going for all kinds of shit. Nothing I do is working. It's pissing me the fuck off. You know what? I'm gonna stop throwing. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm only gonna throw punches when I'm absolutely sure that I'm not sure, but like, because there is no like sure. But, I'm only throwing punches when I'm
led him back into the fight that round. I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your minds on the job, get back out there and win the round. I need you to...
Let's fight.
What position? Because, okay, so like, the reason I'm thinking about this so much, I don't get the other thing I'm thinking about this so much, I'm thinking about the perspective. This was a real situation where it really is. I'm trying to make guesses that make sense. So how do I did these things in the ring and crash super afraid. I'm trying to figure out what do I need to do here? What punch have I tried? Roy is such a fucking...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight? How useful that step forward could be. I don't ever use it. 1, 2, 3,
This is just
4, 5, 6. Give me your glove.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Right, let's go out there.
crazy. Oh yes, I forgot I got knocked down.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Couldn't land nothing. But yeah, I'm gonna try him at a different weight class. I just want to see what it's supposed to be like. I don't even want to shoot the video. Because I'm trying to get an idea of how these angles and shots are approach. Philly Shield, like everyone's told the Philly Shield is hard to penetrate, blah blah. But I feel like that's true. No. Oh wait. Okay.
How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to...
Sugar Roy. And of course, there's the bell for round one. Oh, that punch. Beautiful counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire, Tim. They're on fire in the ring.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That counter shot lands. Catch and shoot. Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, this is the time. And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again.
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter. They drop their guard, they get caught. This is a high-octane battle. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. There's the bell for round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. That left uppercut doesn't score.
Nothing about this shit makes sense.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Catch and shoot. He blocks the right hook. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch.
I know we've been talking about
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
These two fighters are made for one another. Tried to score with a jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Just misses with that uppercut. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Missing with that right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made looks.
Much better than this guy.
Time for the 5th round.
I mean, I did.
Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well done with that counter shot. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. Tried to score with the uppercut. Good counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson. There's the bell to start round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now.
Gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just misses with that uppercut. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. That counter punch caught him clean. These punches coming from every angle. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That will do it. They want no more. And that is that.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume level and confidence and consequences, stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering, the combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is
I'm gonna get my ass whooped. Who the fuck is George? Why have I never seen George Groves ever? Who the fuck is this?
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good battle. It's Roy George.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, a European, British, and Commonwealth super middleweight title holder from London, England.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
You can hear everything. Can you imagine being a fighter walking into this? We're going to see that any minute now.
So a couple. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Can't land that jab. Well done with that counter shot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
These two fighters are made for one another. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight.
Good work, that's it. Breathe, breathe, just get your breath back. Good work.
Confidence. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the field.
The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there.
Round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that.
Thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the rounds, right?
At the defense on under what you do. Good work. Just the same again.
Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset.
So up here, and we'll start tiring out.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
I need you to switch back on.
Stay focused. Don't let back into the fight. Great round.
And there's the bell to start round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Let's see if they go to the body. Nice counter shot. When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. That counter shot lands. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. George Groves stumbling backwards. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept that.
And there's the bell for round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Wanted action, and they are delivering. Couldn't land that jab. That hook doesn't score. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
Go back out there and win the round.
There's the bell for round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Which fighter will say no mas? Good counter punch. He blocks the right uppercut. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there, and you're letting the shots go. You've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history books.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just missed with that hook. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter punch caught him clean. This fight has a real good flow to it. Those counter punches have to hurt. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he caught George Groves big there. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good-looking hook, but it was blocked. Did you see that? An amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
You're right, Todd. What a...
Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out.
So time to go celebrate.
This is fair, Miss Harper. Fuck this Roy
Another one, all day and just what have I become. No chance, I'll stay what they waiting for. No brain on stage, we here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, no matter if it ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Don't have to wait for that info. Feel like I know that we close. Speed down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Nah, I ain't live to please y'all. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days of refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst. But guess what my purpose is. Start my verse and I fall when the curtain.
which is why I was trying to rock with Roy and heavyweight. Man, I can't even like land Roy in his best weight class. And that's a me thing. That's not Roy Jones. That's and nothing I can think of to do was working. nothing I can think of to do with one.
Another one, another one, another one.
So now here we go. Now we're gonna fight another Roy Jones, and he's about to beat the shit out of me. He's probably gonna be hella good with every punch, quick, fast. This is disgusting. But you know what? Again, I do it for content. I do it for the stream because I really genuinely.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown.
This is all for growth.
It's the mech. Here.
Downloading data. So let's
a lot of trash.
I wasn't doing much of shit.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Caution being thrown to the wind. Good counter punch.
Twice when he came out. That was terrible with him.
These punches coming from every angle.
So we're giving him a shot.
Missed him with that uppercut.
Very long uppercut. I like that.
There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You can walk into an arena, be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? How about that time counter shot? Just misses with that left uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. Talk about a one. Here we go for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counter punches, my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Counter punch. These two were made for each other. And it's survival time for David Benavidez. Let's talk about David Benavidez. There's the bell to start round three. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Both men step back for just a moment. Catch and shoot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
The Mexican monster's in trouble. The Mexican monster is down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about David Benavidez. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punching. In the build-up to this fight. Hold it right there! David Benavidez might be ready to go. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just missed with that hook. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot, despite what the judges' scorecards read. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Even I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
His legs back into the fray here in round 5. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
Missing with that jab. Nice counter. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. They exchange punches. He fails to score with that left hook. Beautiful counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch, counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about David Bennett. Here we go in the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing...
Down goes Benavidez. And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
No, you're fine.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
And that left hook doesn't find its target. There's a counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
A lot of effort being exerted here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. And the Mexican monster might be ready to finally go down. Let's talk about Benavidez. Here comes round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Nice counter. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. They're both trying for a knockout. Nice counter. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an ant.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. David Benavidez in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
Because when you talk about championship material.
You're much better. He's not...
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? You were thinking? You were
smiling this round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win.
Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
Just box him. Be smart. Just get your shots off. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the rounds, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't.
Round 8, and we're off again. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight, so...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And he scores with the counter. A perfect counter shot.
It's a very specific position.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to...
Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your blood.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Some might have thought it was a little bit...
He wasn't even that good overall. I mean, shit.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side. Only 2 options. Be with the winners or the